both teams on the same side. JP9 has decided that they want to take blue, so Vamos will remain on red side.
Oh boy, it's time here. Game number 2 here for week number 2, day number 1 between JP9ers and as well as Team Vamos. Going to be starting on the same side of the map once again. I would only assume that the gold lane is going to be at the top, and yes, it is.
It'll be pretty stressful if you're on the side of JP9ers, kind of playing it with the clock. But yeah, so let's see. Year 3 into smooth. This is going to be quite an annoying lane, honestly.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty obnoxious for Year 3. Every time he goes in, he knows he's going to lose some life. CC can always maintain the distance against him.
Wouldn't be surprised if Smooth just ignores the boost and goes straight for a War Axe, right? So you could really bully Year 3 when he shows up.
You could. I still think that there is relevance in getting just even a Thunderbelt, right? It really depends on how well this lane is going. But so far, wait a second.
By the way, this is Raz's Terizla at Rome. I just realized. I was like, why is the Terizla invading the jungle? I guess took a page out of what we saw from Red Esports. See if this works out, because he's in a horrible spot. Tempest of Blaze drops on Razi. Picks up 2 of the Blaze. Interrupted by the Fear, so good save by ZachQT.
Yep, good save. Good save. Zach's still as consistent as ever. One of those pillars that you can just rely on so far. Look, I have no answer for the Terizla in the support at this point. I'm not gonna lie. Both matchups do particularly bad against the CC. Maybe it's a little bit better for Year 3 on this Arlet. I guess you do have a bit of sustain when the wave does decide to crash on you. You're able to close the distance to set up ganks in case your jungler is nearby. Alright, I suppose it makes sense. But even so, Rossi has a lot of work ahead of him. He cannot miss any of his engages, and he really needs to abuse those base damages.
He's not going to get his item as fast. That means he's not the most durable one. It takes a lot longer for him to reach that stage where he is basically a tank. That's kind of the value of this Terizla. He needs that level 4, and he's not getting it anytime soon.
They're probably going to drag this out until Rossi hits level 4, right? I mean, if Zorn gets level 4 as well, it's not too big a deal as long as...
He's already 4.
Wait, that was the final slash out.
Rossi is going to jump into it, just eat up the Roger engage. Well, the Zorn engage. Chibi on the wall, sees low health targets, goes on the Rossi first. There's penalty zone, 2-man lockdown. Tempest of Blaze committed by GB, but Smooth will die despite having vengeance.
So crazy patient from ZachQT. So crazy patient. I can't believe how long he held up his abilities. He was just harassing them, and then eventually it's like, nah, I'm not going to throw out the fear. Even GB is waiting to dodge that fear. Wait.
Entry does flicker. So, again, first turtle over the JP9ers.
Not bad, not bad. This might be a repeat of game number 1, but Team Vamos, this is a deathball composition. It has multiple ways of actually playing the early game. So let's see whether they find the setup. Oh, wait, no.
No, that should be fine, right?
No, he shouldn't be. Wait, Nets did commit the I'm offended. I'm surprised that Chibi didn't actually go for the fight.
Chibi didn't have ult, and Lodia still has Purify. I suppose that's why.
I would have... Alright, sure.
I suppose you would look to force a recall at least.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I was thinking. Like, force an early recall. I guess maybe Nets is the one who called off the fight. Because look at the position of that wave, right? It's close towards him. He's able to stack it up. He denies like 2 or 3 minions away from Lolios at this point of time. And he does finish off the War Axe as well. So I think it's a good call.
Does have people up there, but can't really do much in this case. Unless he's just going to hug his turret. Lolio will just shove out the wave every single time with the passive. But that means Rossi is sort of locked there temporarily until they can free up that wave.
Yeah, same time.
And fine with the spell vamp. Max does show up. They really wanted to commit the penalty zone.
Not good.
And let's survive this. Rossi already did. This is a huge commitment. They better find a kill. Loliel will collect it. But bot side, they lose Year 3.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. You're diving Ruby, bro. You're diving Ruby. Yes, that was a good ult coming in from Rossi, but he's not as tanky as he thinks he is at this point in time. That body of the Smith may be good, but true damage always does better.
Only got slightly more than half those shavings off the turret. They lose theirs in the bot side. I think Vam was just making the correct read. It all started with Nets holding that wave hostage topside.
Yep. Now that Team Vamos has evened out the economic advantage we saw from JP9ers, this next turtle is going to be a little scary, right? Leave them on the island, but at the same time, I think that Team Vamos let JP Niners actually take the turtle first. Let them sit on top of it and then look for the engage afterwards.
Suppose they will fight bot side a little bit as Ye3 and Smooth. Smooth did commit the ultimate already.
It's on a pretty short cooldown. I don't think it can be punished too hard.
Yeah, it's a pet has the Avengers back up. Vamos opts to aggro the turtle first, or at least attempt to.
You see a lane proxy coming in from Nets at the very least. It looks like he wants to be part of this turtle. If not, why start proxying this early on? Just to get... Oh, they're dragging this out. They're dragging this out on purpose. They want JP Niners to make a move.
And one Nets to be able to make it there. That mid wave just got cleared out, so no vision for JP Niners on Nets. They know he's coming, but not sure when he'll arrive, so Smooth will eat up everything. Zorn with a flicker to the back, eats the penalty zone, but they take care of ZQT. What an angle for Zorn to finally engage. And Max, he needs to fight out Chibi, but Chibi still has his own. Deep into the air, comes right down. Chibi goes down to Loliel, but Vamos finds 3 kills.
3 kills for Chibi's life. So worth it for Team Vamos at this point in time. Allows their side laners to actually start snowballing out of control. With the Deathwall comp now online, yep, just keep fighting.
Ye3 in such a weird position, and Loliel ends up going down as well. JP9 is really getting extra sloppy.
That's the way you need to play Deathball comps, man. Attack them from every single angle, and when you are online, continuously look for these fights. Be aggressive with your fights, steal resources.
Commit Eternal Guard as Chibi takes the purple buff away. Nets will not be able to stand there for long. A penalty zone from Rasi. Team's not able to follow up. Max wants to get in there, but there's the Nightmare respawn to keep them away.
Really good stagger coming in from Smooth, right? He throws the ult onto the 2 backline targets and then starts chunking down Rasi in the very front. Starts chunking down Ye3 in the very front while pulling backwards, right? So it just goes to show Smooth really does have that foresight, because if he didn't throw the ult earlier, that means the rest of the backline was going to collapse on him anyways. This is the way that you want to play for Team Vamos, right? Stall your opponents, find the resources to take across the map, and even if they do trade, it doesn't matter so much for Team Vamos because they're the ones on the clock.
And Chibi just got the Haas Claw. Good luck trying to take him down. So almost a 2,000 gold lead for Team Vamos, all things considered, still not an insurmountable one. You see Rasi get the Queen's wings. Team Vamos putting extra pressure on that mid side. JP Niners, they know where Zorn is, but can't really do much about it. Loliel needs the space to farm.
It looks like he's been finding space to farm, right? He has been finding more farm than Nets throughout this game. Ye3 now finally getting the Thunderbell purchase on the side. It's going to be a slow time to scale for JP. Team Vamos, they're doing everything that they can to bait JP into a fight. They're throwing out baits, they're throwing out just dangling pieces of meat, and hopefully they'll get a catch.
See if Zorn can catch one. That's Rasi in his sight. At least JP Niners get the purple buff for Max this time. The previous one was stolen by Chibi. Not sure if this is a fight that JP Niners want to take. Even committing the final slash.
Okay.
Not even getting that extra 10 gold from the spawn.
Trying to make a hard prediction that the Dominator's Descent was going to come out from Warlord.
The hardest prediction.
Yeah, just the most clear foresight, clairvoyance. They clear up the mid wave, and I think the JP Niners, they're doing well at just stalling for time. Team Vamos hasn't really been pushing their buttons that often. Chibi is not finding too many angles because now we're seeing that JP Niners are clumping up a lot more to make sure that they aren't able to find these individual picks.
A lot of respect given to each other by both teams. You expect Team Vamos to really step on the gas and just accelerate the game pace, but I'd say good job JP Niners for being able to stop that. I mean, even Zorn's damage is starting to stack up. That was essentially one passive band-aid onto Ye3.
Yeah.
With a Thunderbelt.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that much damage, I'm not gonna lie, but
Uh-oh. Catch Rasi. Surely they'll force something out of him, right? He's trying to hold on. Yeah, that's Flicker gone.
Dude, just penalty zone out of there. Why you got a Flicker for it? He could have penalty zoned like so many times just to get away. But I guess he wants it as a deterrent for the Lord, right?
Yeah.
Now that Team Vamos knows that he doesn't have Flicker, they have a rough idea of what that penalty zone range is gonna look like.
What? Ye3? Hello? What was that? What was that move? But they're gonna end up going down again. ZQT, he's gone. What is happening?
It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. And it didn't... I think there was a bad call there for the side of JP Niners. It didn't look like they were being lazy or anything. And now they're going to catch another one. Rossi is going to go down too.
They ain't gonna pull Max in. It's just the trickle effect.
And they get him! Oh
wow.
my god! No way!
It's not even an unforced error. That looked intentional. That looked so intentional, but it was such a questionable call from JP9ers.
It has to be a bad call, right? Well, I think 2 calls were made and they couldn't decide on which one it was supposed to be, and that's why Ye3 was in that moment of like hesitation about going in and also trying to get out.
I suppose they could at least get smooth.
Alright, consolation prize, right? Everybody else is getting the hampers, you're just getting the cookies for free.
All things considered. Now this is where we see that lead balloon for Team Vamos. JP9ers did such a good job. They even, you know, were able to stagger. I suppose you keep the penalty zone. It's all for that Lord fight, but I guess it doesn't really matter now. They get rid of the Lord, keep the inhibitors alive, and now they are put on the back foot.
Hey, talking about ballooning in terms of gold, Smooth has a ridiculous amount of gold on his side, right? He may be level 12, but Chibi currently at 1.6k ahead of his opponent. Smooth is just dumpstering, absolutely dumpstering Ye3. Like, he is not having a good time, and he's even opting to make sure that he's going for Encourage as an added bonus for his boots in case maybe it triggers later down the line.
If he makes it to that point, I think JP9ers are still quite far away from the 42k mark. Zorn even takes the tier 2 bot, why not?
Deathball composition difference, right? That's the extra bit of confidence your supports need.
This is a tough spot. You get locked out of your jungle, you can't really show up into lane. JP9 is sticking as 5. Don't even have the damage to finish off anyone. I suppose if you want to get a catch, the best possible target is you either find Zask or the Link. They find Zorn is a tough one to crack. JP9ers realize that that is not who they want. Lo Liao out of the fight already. Chibi still going on. Ness with the pull on the 2. And that's going to be Rossi going down. Ye3 makes it out with his life.
Interesting. Interesting. JP9ers have no real solution to this. As soon, it really is which team is able to pull the trigger first and effectively find their target, right? Honestly, it doesn't even matter the target anymore. It's any target. It doesn't matter who it is. Team Vamos will take anybody for free charity.
They will fight anyone. Zorn and Warlord so far deathless. Zorn the 007 Vamos. This Lord should be uncontested. I don't see any way for JP9 to steal it unless the Spirit of Destruction is not going to even come out. Oh no, Ye3 caught. Forced to fight this. They drop everything on the side of Vamos. But they lose ZQT and Rossi, Ye3 all down. Vamos finding 3 quick kills. This should be the game ender. And Vamos knows it.
Man, they keep doubling down, and I think it's a bit of a mistake. Ye3 and as well as Rossi need to communicate how they're going to engage their fights. We see Rossi jump in with the penalty zone, and then afterwards Ye3 with the final slash, but the angle isn't even there. Are you trying to pull your targets away, or are you trying to pull your targets closer? And if so, what is the priority target? You can't just be throwing people in looking for targets like Soren and as well as Nets. If you are going to commit on Nets, you have to put all your damage in. If not, he's going to sustain through it.
They have one last chance. JP9ers, the full squad alive. Rossi needs a penalty zone of a lifetime. Or final slash from Ye3. First, they got to start with the Lord first. They keep one inhibitor alive. Vamos looking for an angle. Ye3, he's the one getting caught. Throws his life away. Final slash under the crystal. Chibi goes into the air. Ye3 goes down. Chibi somehow leaves the fight with his life. Sniped by Lo Liao.
No way!
Exactly what Niners needed.
Oh my god! Oh my god, how did he figure that one out? He knew he didn't have energy and he roughly triangulated his position. Wow.
That could be player of the day, honestly.
I think that might just be it. The possibilities, he literally could have been on any wall. He knew he had 2 pitch point. No.
But not this, not this. Lo Liao, please. Well, forget the play. Now it's down to Max. Can't find a reset. The shield from the transformation. Getting chased down by 2 members on the side of Vamos, but there's really no way out this time, is it?
No.
Triple kill for Smooth.
Dude, I just complimented you.
Why? But why?
Overheat. He's like, I landed that slap. I'm a god. I can do anything.
Did you not see what Zafs did? It's always the same thing.
Look, all Malaysian players think alike.
Can't take a compliment, man. So that's Zorn under the crystal. Yeah, this should be the end. And we'll see how JP9 is gonna survive this. I mean, Loliang will come back to life, but we too late. Team Vamos 2-0 JP9ers.
I can't. I'm so sad. Not like this. Vamos, well played. 2-0 against JP9ers and showing off that they can actually play from behind. And more scary yet, they have a death ball composition in their back pocket.
The fact that this could have been a JP9ers 2-0 upset is, oh yeah, it angers me so much.
It's so ridiculous. They've got, JP, they've got to work on their late game. They've caught early and mid down.
Well, we'll just let Rose talk to Vamos about this 2-0 win over JP9ers. Rose, take it away.
Kemenangan 2-0, 3 mata penuh untuk pasukan Vamos. Masih lagi mengekalkan 100% win rate mereka untuk musim ini. Guys, a round of applause for Vamos. Alright, let's get down straight to this. Zorn, apa yang terjadi di game pertama tadi? Kenapa early game the lead was so big for the side of JP9ers?
Rasanya akibat daripada kita orang punya drafting juga kot yang buatkan kita orang susah sikit nak main. Cuma mungkin disebabkan kita orang punya disiplin, kita orang punya keserasian membuatkan kita orang boleh comeback untuk game pertama.
Alright, so are you saying that you rasa dengan lineup ini you guys are more disciplined? Sebab ramai orang kata, I baca comments daripada community and ramai orang kata dan cakap memang problem you guys ialah discipline. So are you saying that you guys have worked on it and slowly improving?
Kalau tengok daripada game 1 tu, itulah kita orang punya tahap training kita orang untuk disiplin kali ni.
Alright, I like that. Can we please pass the mic to Warlord? Alright, Warlord, Vamos masih lagi kekalkan rekod 100% win rate. Adakah win rate 100% ni sangat penting untuk korang ataupun kalah menang? Tak apa, janji you guys have some sort of like a final goal in mind.
Kalau bagi kita tu win rate tu tak penting. Intinya kita have fun aja pas main. Macam tu.
Alright, okay, I really like that. Sebab I rasa kalau team yang jaga win rate, dia akan buat lagi pressure kepada players dan dia akan boleh kacau mental. Alright guys, kita tengok game yang agak seru untuk first match minggu ini. So korang rasa siapa buat game ni sangat-sangat seru? Siapa yang MVP?
Semut!
Uish, semut ke? Okay, apa kata kita tengok MVP perlawanan ini in 3, 2, 1. Uish, dia betul. Semut yang jadi MVP. Bahaya ni. Okay. English, Malay, Tagalog?
Chinese.
Pandai je kau ni. Okay, Nets. We rarely see you play fighter in the gold lane. What was that Ruby pick all about? Yeesh, dia ni. Bihira ka namin nakikita naglalaro ng Ruby or actually fighter sa gold lane. Anong nangyari? Ba't Ruby ang pinik mo kanina?
Coach Pau.
Coach yang suruh?
Ya, coach yang suruh.
Coach yang suruh? Tapi kenapa?
Let's kau main Ruby? Ya, main.
Memang susah nak cakap dengan semut ni. So, ada fighter lain tak yang you nak main dekat gold lane? Ada. Wow. Okay, I like that. Can we please pass it to Smooth? Alright, Smooth. Kita boleh nampak daripada performance Vamos sekarang ni, EXP buat banyak kerja yang sangat penting. You rasa untuk Smooth sendiri, you rasa this teams punya chemistry is somewhere on top or still ada macam room for improvement?
Untuk masa sekarang ni, saya rasa dah 90%. Tinggal lagi 10% lagi kita orang kena isikan.
Alright, maybe we can give Chibi. Alright, Chibi. Last words kepada fans Vamos yang hadir ke Dewan MBSJ untuk tengok match pertama minggu ini.
Untuk fans yang datang ke venue, terima kasih sebab datang dan support MPMY Season 14 dan memeriahkan lagi. Dan untuk fan Vamos ataupun fan JPN ni, terima kasih juga sebab support team favorite kalian masing-masing. And then so korang doakan kita orang menang untuk game esoknya.
Alright, terima kasih dan congratulations to Team Vamos. You guys may now go celebrate your victory. Ada sound effect pula dari GB. Alright guys. Match pertama yang seru. 3 mata penuh untuk pasukan Vamos. Selepas ni kita ada satu lagi perlawanan to wrap up our day 1. Tapi sebelum tu, mari kita dengar mic check daripada pasukan Vamos.
Julian. Sabar, guys. 5 second.
Tengok mid juga
Jadi.
Aku tembak.
Aku jual. Ready guys. Apa aku? Ganti. Nice.
Itu nak
Clock outside.
Guys tahu B.
Sabar. Wawan tenang. Makro, bro. Masa je. Tahu first, tahu. Nah, kan. Ada minion.
Boleh.
Orang je guys.
Last one. Besan ni jawab.
Macam tu. Dapat dua.
Dapat besan.
Aku besan lah. Roger. Aku Roger. Mati Roger.
Mati. Nice one.
Mati kau aku.
Nice one.
Aku tak kira tu. Nice one.
Kita orang boleh tetap untuk kau.
GG guys. GG guys.
Wow.
GG guys.
Oh nice ah.
Nice. Aduh.
Aku kat. Ya, yang tadi jauh sangat.
Ni, lasi.
Boom.
Dapat je lasi. Lasi. Aku nak bomba. Tengok bomba aku.
Moskow up. Moskow up.
Tower.
Moskow up.
Moskow dia. Nice. Moskow. Nice.
Well, while the Team Vamos supporters are celebrating, leaving the Niners in despair and absolute shock. Congratulations again, Team Vamos. Second win in the regular season, 2-0 as well.
Yeah, honestly, this is such a brutal.
I'm in disbelief still.
Right? 2 good compositions, both of which, honestly, if we were just playing with bots at the highest